Hello and welcome to my video. If you're new here, what I like to do is to create videos that I would have found helpful when I first got out buying gold, silver, silverware, jewelry, treasure in general at garage sales and thrift shops. I just popped by one of the local thrift shops and I got a couple things here that I thought would be fun to go through together. The first thing here is I know there's quite a few jewelry people who've been enjoying my channel lately, and I just thought this was very nice, so I grabbed it. And there's a couple things. I'm not entirely sure what the stone is, but the reason I did grab it was because I think this is a necklace. It's a choker. I think it seems to be that. And then it was nicer than most things that I find, and it is gold fill. And I think we've got a name on there. 2 Winard, 1/20th 12 karat gold fill. So I just grabbed it because I thought some of you folks might like it. And one of the other channels that I watch did a little giveaway at 5,000, and I've been kind of kicking around in the back of my head, if we hit 5,000, maybe I should have a few things that are nice that folks might want. And I know with all the great jewelry folks have been watching lately, this might be something that's interesting to them. Now, I don't know anything about it, but the reason I bought it was because it's pretty, it's high quality. You can see it's very, very nicely made. I think it's a nice little piece of jewelry, and I thought for the $3 it cost me, it was worth coming home with. I wouldn't ever bring something like this home for the melt value, because obviously most of the value here, most of the weight would be in the stone. There's a fair bit of gold there, I'm sure, but not enough to actually be worth melting down. So if any of you jewelry folks know anything about this particular piece and can tell me anything about it, I'd appreciate that. Leave something in the comment. Okay, now you see here, pins. The reason I grabbed this one was because I looked at it for quite a bit, and I didn't see anything that was obviously gold. Now, the dream with one of these is that there's gold in it. But I did spot, aha, you can even see it in the video. See what I spotted right there? So there's sterling in there, which I figure if there's sterling in it, it's worth coming home with. Plus, it'll be fun. So let's go ahead and cut it open and see how lucky we got. We know we have at least one piece of sterling. And that's generally my rule, is there's got to be at least one thing in one of these, in this case, little jewelry jar. But you can often find at thrift shops, there'll be these big, there'll be a vase or something, a jewelry jar full of broken jewelry. And I usually take a really good look at them, and I make sure that I'm identifying at least one thing that I want out of them before I buy them. What's going on, buddy? Do you need yeah, you need a button undone?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pause my camera. Can you tell the nice people on the video hello?
Hello.
And we're back. Crisis averted. All right. Let's open this up, and we'll just see what we got going on. It's a bunch of pins, huh? I'm not holding out super high hopes for this one. It looks like we mostly have a lot of enamel stuff in here, but there is at least this one. What is it anyways? Oh, it's skis. Look at that. Jasper in Quebec. That's pretty cool. Sterling and BM Co. It's funny. I just did a bunch of spoon videos, which if people decide they like those videos, you'll get to see them. But a lot of the little sterling souvenir spoons I found are BMCO, that were the Canadian-based ones. So I'm not sure what that company is, but clearly they make a lot of Canadian sterling things. So that's pretty nice. I don't know if it's worth $12. Nice, but Hey, sterling is sterling. Now, this was the other thing that I was real curious to look at. I didn't think it was sterling, but it looked like it was at least silver plated, and I think it is still silver plated. What is it? Canadian Ski Instructors Alliance. Kind of a nice pin, but I don't think this is. I think if this, I think if this were sterling, it would say so. Let's hit it with a magnet. See what happens. No, not getting anything. Now let's compare it to something that's marked as sterling and see what we see. Yeah, see, it just doesn't look quite right. It's got that look of plate. Like there's some metal and then there's something over it. But I don't know. What do you think? Add a comment. I think it's a pretty nice little pin, whatever it is. Somebody may be very interested in that. All right, now we got a lot of just enamel pins. 1999 Montana Stair Cup. All right, we're going to go through. I'm going to see if there's anything really worth grabbing here. Today's for tacos. Grit, 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 grit. US 1 team. So this looks like it's 2019. So that's a fairly new pin. Enamel pin. US ski team. That's kind of cool. It's brass. We'll put that aside with this other ski stuff here. What do we got here? Loyal service. For loyal service. Huh. I don't know what this is. I'm guessing, though, if it were a precious metal, it would say so. Oh, it doesn't react. Maybe someone out there in YouTube land knows what I'm holding. All right, we're going to set that aside in our kind of interesting pile. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Some clovers and a little pin. What we got here? We've got Willamette University. Most of this just seems to be modern stuff. Annual Cross Country, Sun Valley, 1997. We've got a Girl Scout pin. We've got Professional Ski Instructor of America. We've got, looks like some sort of little Greek pin. Sometimes these are gold, but this one, I don't think he is. Nah. I don't think that one's going to be gold for us. One of the things that you can tell with something like this is not only does it have that kind of gold plate look, but also, the pin is on there very cheaply. And if somebody's going to bother making something out of gold, generally speaking, they will put a little more effort into it. That's kind of cool. Again, we sort of had the same thing going on. Definitely plate. Probably, if I hit it with a magnet too. Yeah, very magnetic. Little rhinestone paw, dog paw. What do we have here? BPA. See any markings there? I don't think this one's going to be gold, but yeah. Worth checking. Oh, there's two of them. Also BPA. But again, construction quality is poor, so you're not looking at a gold object there. Little tie tack. Looks like maybe glass. Lots of cheap tie tacks around. Girl Scouts again, I think. What do we got here? SEA. Service pin for something, but again, it's just cheap. Little bird. You can tell this isn't anything because the stones they're not actually held in by metal, they're just glued in. Now these, once in a great while, turn out to be gold, but not today. Yeah. All right, what else we got in this pile? More skis. What does that say? Fisher. Huh. We'll put that in our ski stuff. Boise, Idaho. Is that NEA? National Education Association? Maybe? Thinking more Girl Scouts? I'm not certain on that one. Gold plate, Over the Hill Ski Gang, Southern California. Somebody's been skiing and getting pins. All right, what else is in here? It's a basket and some flags. That's a nice little pin. There's a hibiscus. Hawaii. Very cheap little musical note pin. Choir, same thing. Little plastic. Little dragonfly charm made out of plastic. I feel like I should know that. Vikings? Minnesota? Guessing it's got to be Vikings. Yeah. Huh. It's an old pin. Some kind of little flag pin. More Girl Scouts. State Cup for Montana. Olympics. This just looks like some kind of little tie tack maybe. Yeah, definitely plate. What's this one? Math contest. MCTM. It's kind of cool looking. Jostens. It's brass, but it's kind of neat. Then we have a little rose. Yep, that's nothing. I'll bet you it's magnetic. Yep. And then what's the name? Nodo? All right. I cannot read that name. All right. Somebody in the comments is going to have to tell me what that name is, because I am at a loss. I'm bad with cursive as it is, and this piece has definitely got me completely stymied. Wonder. It doesn't react to a magnet. I feel like if somebody were going to make this out of gold, which is what it kind of looks like, they would mark it somewhere. What do you folks think? Yeah, I don't think we're looking at gold. I think we're probably just looking at gold plate. And the reason it looks so nice for Nados. What's that, buddy? Okay. Is because it hasn't been used. Maybe somebody misspelled it. Hey, thank you, buddy. Is that a shirt you need me to put on for you? Okay. I'm going to leave that one there. I'm going to take away my son's shirt. And we will finish off the video. Hopefully you found this useful. If you did, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if there's anything here that interested you, anything we need to talk about. In particular, if you can tell me whose name this is, because I really am at a loss. So we get a little bit of silver, and then this thing is the other thing I'm really going to try to look up after we get off this video, after I deal with rampaging 3-year-old. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you can go out and find some treasure for yourself.